Hey, what's cracking, guys? Welcome back to Clash with Bando. I hope you're all doing well. We had an absolutely banger of a war this afternoon. Finish up. These are the things that we do wars for. Absolutely amazingly good fun. I cannot stress how enjoyable it was. b.u.d.a, international clan. Big up for these guys. They absolutely gave us a run for our money. They had some good attacks. They had some really good bases, especially at Town Hall 9 levels. For our team, we had a lot of Town Hall 10s had to hit down. 81B had to take 2. Mascot had to take 2 lows. Pirate only hit 1 3-star on the 9s. So, yeah, it was a really, really enjoyable war. They had good builds. They used their attacks well. They did have a couple of engineered clans. They hit 2 stars on all of our bases, and some higher percentages on our 3 bottom Town Hall 10s, and then of course 3-starred absolutely everything else. So for us, we had Dave knock out their top 2 for 60%. That was good, put us in a good stead, good percentage straight up. I only hit a 57 on the number 3, probably went a bit early, a bit premature on my second part of that raid. Big 73 from Shine, big 71 from Jaco, and then a 3-star on their bottom Town Hall 10. And I will show that. It was a pretty exciting raid. Right up to the very end, it had 0 stars. I was the last attacker for the clan. These guys were hoping I'd disconnect. I'm sure it would have been a lot of people watching. It's just a really enjoyable attack. So happy to get the win. And like I said, I'm really proud for our guys for sticking it through. Lots of help, lots of people giving advice and helping at the end. So I've got 6 attacks. I'm going to start with the big hit on number 6. And thanks, Von, for your help with planning this. It was an absolute pleasure to have someone, Town Hall 11, give me a bit of guidance for once. So, yeah, I mean, as we see, it's a mixture of defence levels. Still getting into his middle level Town Hall 10s. Got his max Infernos, max Expos, and still missing a few other things. So, gone with a 3 healer Queen Walk up top. I've used 1 loon, you see, 1 loon on that top Archer Tower, and that's to get rid of that 2 drops and it'll be dead. And then the 3 wall breakers went in, they were to draw the clan castle. So, I thought 2 wall breakers would actually get the clan castle in the range, so obviously very lucky I had the 3rd, and obviously didn't draw the from the Archer Tower in the left middle there. So I wanted the Queen to go into that cell. So you see the timing on the golems was important, because I needed to get those whizzies down to then get rid of those buildings so my Queen didn't go astray. She was to go up along that top V. The old archers going solid up top there. So 6 switches, King, Warden, a few whizzies, and 3 hastes. 3 Valks to go middle. And then you see an early rage, 1 rage remaining. Freeze on that Inferno to get that down. Check out that Warden's ability. Eternal Tome. Absolutely brilliant timing. I must say I was pretty happy with that. The intention was to get the Tome going after the freeze, and it worked, an absolute treat. So it was a 2-minute raid. I was a little bit worried about the point defences on the bottom part of the V there, but enough skellies to keep them in the way. I had 2 loons left for the tail, and I could have used those down the bottom if need be as well. So yeah, really, really good raid. Pretty exciting to win a clutch war like that with the last attack. So you know, disconnect and we would have lost. So probably the one thing on that is we had 1 more attack we could have maybe held on to. But yeah, you know, that's what it's all about. These are why we do wars, and it's been so good having teams that don't mod. Just to get it in regular play. We're at 8 wins now, I think, in our list. It's just been really, really enjoyable. So what we have here is, this is one of their engineered accounts. You see, not really high level heroes, but he did have a lot of Town Hall 10 defences without the Infernos and without that 3rd Expo. So he also had the extra Teslas, traps, and units to go with it. So well engineered account. And we had to think about it logically. What were we going to do to get rid of it? and who are we going to use, and probably try not to use 9s early. It'd be nice if our 9s could do it, but we fell short on our 9s by quite a bit. So yeah, you see I started with a zap combo. I've gone in with 4 zaps, I think it was. Used 3 loons on that top one. I'll speed this up. I don't need to take a full time. 2 golems on the left hand corner there, and a jump. So that's to get those 2 remaining air defense, and then some dragons. So max level dragons, poison for the clan castle that's come out, warden's ability, eternal tome. So it was a fair bit of a hit down, but you see a good use, and definitely it was a needed attack. So that was fun. That was an enjoyable attack. You see a fair chunk of health left on the queen up until she got up there. 3 dragons left. So, yeah, that was a good one. Okay, just troubling my face with a bit of food. That was number 7. Now they had another engineered account. And we're looking at their number 9. And this one, quite... Again, with the level of defences, Inferno added on War Day. That's alright, we did the same. It's funny, some people don't like it, some do. For me, I find for your engineered accounts, it's good for fixing up those mismatched wars. So, we don't do it always. I wouldn't expect these guys to do it always. What we go with here was a very similar strat to the previous one, with the intention of getting rid of the lightnings, removing some defences. And what was silly, really, was the use of that minion at the very start. That stopped the queen pathing, which then meant I didn't get the queen to go past that Inferno. She didn't take any damage. But you see, I took a 5th lightning. I wasn't sure whether I was going to get enough splash damage onto that, that 2nd air defense. So I took that just in case. Lucky I did, and didn't fumble the strat there. So you see the king's ability. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to use it or not, and I did in the end. I just wanted to keep that queen up for that touch longer. I didn't want to get inside the base because there was a hound and a loon in the clan castle, and I just didn't want to draw it. So you see 4 hounds, lots of loons, a warden on air mode, only 1 haste spell for the air, so it was pretty close to dry. The queen's still going to be going around, and you see a good spread. That haste was absolutely useless. It really did bugger all at that stage. Did get the loons eventually, but yeah, shitload of loons left at the end, shitload of pups. I find when I hit down, because that in effect is hitting down, the lightnings that remove those hard defences like the Inferno towers, the air defence, all those kinds of things, definitely a worthwhile strategy and to consider. So yeah, good one for Mascot. Now we'll have a look at, was a pretty proud raid as well I did with b.u.d.a 82 here. So this was a stoned GoHog. As you would know, I do these all the time, but this was a good one. This was a good base. It actually took a couple good defends, and I just sort of sat back for a long time, thought about it, and this is the raid I've thrown together. You see 1 hog took out that mortar all by itself. 3 hogs then took out that archer tower and drew the clan castle eventually, getting rid of that air defence. That's a minimal point, that air defence, but that allowed me to bypass. There was a double giant bomb just above that expo, and it allowed me to absolutely bypass that. So they were gone. That was irrelevant. 3 golems into this Tesla farm, and the queen, and the hound, everything happening. So definitely those extra tanks and that helped. Old Jimmy Bob took a fair bit of damage there. Raged him probably just early enough. Touch earlier might have even been better. But you see a few hogs down the bottom. That's going to help cruise along. You see the Jimmy Bob take care of the enemy king with his barbarians in the middle. And you see extra hogs in that. So just the 2 heals. Those hogs down the bottom, I knew they were going to die. There was also a double giant bomb set next to the other expo, and I've allowed all these hogs to sacrifice themselves and not worry about the heal. So I did have 6 hogs left, and the intention was to get those remaining defences over on that other side and that worked a treat. So really good base. Definitely should hold your head up. Number 10. I would pronounce it, but I wouldn't want to get it wrong. So yeah, really good attack, good fun. We'll have a look now at number 11, and this was Beck's attack. And what was funny was Pirate failed on this, and Pirate's a Town Hall 10 units and unit space. Phoenix failed on this. He's a max level 9. So Beck's come in with level 18 Queen Walk, 4 healers. It wasn't a real amazing base. Both sets of giant bombs were on the left hand side and the middle left, and it was just funny at how poor we really did do on this base. So at the stage that we hit this base in the war, it was important. We needed to be conserving attacks, and both Phoenix and Pirate did fail. So for Beck to pick this up, she's done really well. You see the Hog go in there to draw the clan castle. So that was a good use. It's gotten the clan castle in a really good position, and no major drama. No point defensive shooting at her or anything like that. No need to use a rage. No need to use ability. Really well timed. Now, so she's gotten rid of the clan castle, 1 set of double giant bombs, and she is going into the kill squad on the left hand side. That's going to get rid of the other giant bombs. It's going to then push in towards that queen, so it's only going to leave half the base with all the main shit gone. Good place of jump there. The queen is aggroed onto that golem, so old Jimmy Bobs gets in there, smacks her on the forehead, and still got almost half a golem there, and one of the golems is split. The Queen's healers did push into the golem, and they'll end up dying. She's held on to a King's Rage. Good use of hogs there. Nice early heal. Because she's only got 2 cells, she's been able to heal in that top cell and then save that second heal. So she's really good. Still got the Queen's ability. Poison comes out for the old skellies. That was it, all over Red Rover. So good raid, Beck. It's funny when you have the lower ranked players come out and show us what's going on. Really impressive, and this is where we should always be celebrating and looking at them and see what we did wrong. Next one I was going to show, because it was something different and there was a few Town Hall 10 hit downs, was Tanya's just joined clan, and she's gone in with a shattered GoHog, a couple witches to go with it. She's gone with a simple CC open, which was good, and dropped the poison. I don't know whether she does use 2. I did watch this quickly. I don't recall though. Yep, there it goes. Once we wait for that dragon to die, there it is. See you later, Puff. Now she comes in from the bottom, and what's an interesting point out, I do try and tell my guys and girls, I guess now we've got a few Sheilas in clan. You see how that the second golem was pushed up into that queen. It's only a level 5 queen, but that's taken a huge amount of health off that golem before the kill squad's actually moved up. So that's almost split that golem now. And if that was a decent sized queen, that would have absolutely eaten that golem. So you've got to try to make sure when you're getting in there, you're not always... You're trying to find out exactly where that queen's going to aggro to, and if you can avoid it, just keep her in range, but avoid it, that's even better. So you see the witches went down a touch late. I don't know if that was the intention, but she's gotten onto it and used a few hogs to make sure that they survive and keep clearing out DPS for us. So now she's got just the 2 golemites left now. They're not far off dying. The hogs have started. First heal goes down. And that was good. That got rid of that that double giant bomb set pretty well. and the hogs keep moving through. So second hill went down. Witches are still going nuts up top. Those skellies are getting all the DPS, clearing trash buildings. Healthy amount of hogs left. Still got 6 wizards too, so I'm curious as to whether that was intentional or maybe she took a few too many wizards. But 6 wizards at the end there. If you've taken in those extra witches, there was probably no need to have that amount. They did bypass that one archer tower. That was unfortunate. And what was good was she held on to. She had those extra wizards just in case, and put them down to see if they could back up. So great raid, Tanya. Good to have you in clan. And yeah, getting 3 stars in the first war is always a good thing. I know joining new clans and having new people join and all of that, they get a bit nervous. It can look imposing sometimes, seeing all these bases always cleared out. But yeah, really good. So like I said, awesome war. I couldn't thank b.u.d.a enough for what they've, you know, made a really random war into such an enjoyable, fun one. So yeah, hope you guys have had a bit of a laugh, and as always, clash on.